Here we go. The Who's new drummer. Powerful message. What is he saying? What is going on? Who wants to know? Who's who? I want to know, and I want to know who you are. So make sure you post your comments down below. We are live. This is happening right now. I am Stefan, and that is the Who in the background playing Who Are You? Yeah, post your comments. We're going to talk about this right now. The Who's new drummer went to social media. Is he taking swings at Zak Starkey? I mean, pretty too soon to be talking crap, I think. But who do I have in the hot seat? Mr. Chuck Shoot. You know him. Shoot for the moon. Let's bring Chuck into. Sometimes it gets lonely in Adikaville. So thank you for being here, Chuck. You're in Adikaville. How's it look?
Great, right, amazing.
It's amazing. Anyway, Chuck, rock and roll news right here. Legendary rock band, The Who's new drummer. He's out in the news. He's talking. His name is Scott Devours. He's the new guy in the hot seat. Do you know what's going on with The Who? He was fired from The Who, let go, Zach, and then he was brought back in.
Yeah. I guess the reality of it is this. I'm sure there are many fans who will not accept me or anyone on that throne except for Zach. I know that this will be the case for some, and I acknowledge that. For others, perhaps the jury is still out. Maybe I'll need to let the music do the talking. In my world, there are no bigger shoes to fill than those behind Pete and Roger. The weight of this responsibility is enormous, and I'm feeling every ounce of it. What I want to say to all of the fans is that I will do everything I can to honor the legacy of The Who, Zach, Kenny Jones, Simon Phillips, and the memory of the great Keith Moon. For my name to even be mentioned in a sentence like that literally sends shivers down my spine, and I know I need to earn this honor. Since this is the last time Pete and Roger will be touring in the U.S., playing the greatest songs ever written, I will be giving them every second of my time, every beat of my heart, and every drop of my sweat and blood. This is my ultimate goal.
Yeah, there you go. There you have it. So it's polite. He's like going in there, you know. Yeah. That's really nice. But he goes on. There's much more. If you
I said it was 3 or 4 or something.
There's 3 or 4. There's a lot more going on. He goes on and on to talk more and more.
Well, that sounds fine. What's wrong with that? Was it?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But just to make such a big announcement, and why to feel to explain yourself to the fans, shouldn't just the music do the talking? Just go and do the gig.
Well, then what's the point of podcasts and interviews and all this bullshit then?
Because everybody wants gossip and dirt. So maybe I'm trying to stir the pot up here a little bit, but
stir it up, buddy.
Yeah, stir it up. But I
don't ask Zach how it felt like to get fired, because that's not a good question.
Well, I think there's more than meets the eye behind the whole Zak Starkey getting fired from The Who. But I guess this guy is playing the drums. Why even make a post? Why not just do the gig quietly and go out quietly?
Because you're probably excited to tell all your fans and all your followers on Instagram and excited to talk about it. I mean, what are you just supposed to be like? Thank you to The Who. I'm the new drummer. Like,
well,
no, I mean, people want to. I mean, some people don't care about social media. What is like Bill Murray doesn't even have social media. So,
all right.
Who knows?
Well, you know what? All I want to say,
I would make a big post. I'd probably make a video. I would probably talk about it nonstop until you got sick of it, because I'm the drummer for the fucking Who. Like, that's a pretty big deal.
It's a big, you know. He goes on. In my world, there's no bigger shoes to fill. Those behind Pete and Roger. He wrote that, and yeah, it's a huge gig. And the memory, The Who, Zach, Kenny Jones, Simon Phillips. There's been a lot of great drummers in that seat, and I think it's great. But I will say this. You know what? I don't know why he felt like he had to say something. That's all I'm saying. But
well, I think Zach's. I think I'm more interested in hear what Zach had to say. You had his post up there. What does he say? I got fired. Like,
well, let me see if I could get this. Let's see.
It's kind of like the drummer for Foo Fighters, Josh Freese, recently said he got fired and he didn't know why.
Yeah, read that out to people. That's Zak Starkey.
Okay, so Zak Starkey says, I was fired 2 weeks after reinstatement and asked to make a statement saying that I had quit The Who to pursue my other musical endeavors. This would be a lie. I love The Who and would never had quit, so I didn't make the statement. Quitting The Who would also have let down the countless amazing people who stood up for me. Thank you all, and a million times over and more. Through the weeks of mayhem of me going in and out, in and out, in and out, like a bleeding squeeze box.
Yeah.
So he sounds pissed.
He sounds pissed right there. Doesn't sound good.
We don't have a reason as to why he was fired.
Don't know. We got to find out here
about Roger Daltrey not liking him, or
yeah. I wonder who in the comments know. We got a couple of people here. Hey, Steven, nice. Hey, what's happening? Hey, this is what's happening. Who's who of drummers? That's what's going on here. Hey, Jerry, nice to see. I do like that he mentioned Simon Phillips also. Simon Phillips also played with my friend Derek Sherinian, does something with him with Planet X. Simon Phillips, a great drummer. Has Simon been on your show?
No,
No, great
he
drummer.
probably doesn't want to do it. I don't know.
Great,
I've never
great,
tried, but
yeah, great drummer. But if you guys are here in the chat, talk to us. If you have any questions, if we're leaving anything out or anything you want the world to know about the Who, put it right here. Let us know about this. We're talking about this legendary transition of different drummers in about less than a month. Who's in, who's out, I don't know. But right now, we're talking about the Who's new drummer went to social media, had a powerful message, and rock and roll.
see, that's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to do to you. I'm trying to rage bait you. I'm trying to
yeah.
rage bait your
You
fans.
can't
I'm trying
rage.
to,
I don't get that rage. I don't care.
no.
But
I'll
you,
rage bait the fans though, because they're gonna.
yeah,
I said I did it the other day, and I got my comment got 10 likes, and I was joking.
that's what it does. Everybody gets on the comments and they get crazy. So you know what?
Crazy.
Check out. I'll put a link to Chuck's show after this ends. Check out his podcast. Subscribe to it. There's a lot of great stuff. And I want you to talk to me in the comments below. I want you guys to rage, engage each other, make each other happy, make each other laugh, and just go crazy in the comments. What about the Who? Should they stay or should they go? Let us know. Until then, everybody, I am Stefan. That's my buddy Chuck Shoot. And remember, who loves you, baby? We do. We're going to get out of here now, Chuck, but don't disconnect from here. Everybody,
Okay.
we'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching. That's the news in rock today. Bye-bye.
Watch never stops. You give us 22 minutes. We'll be
Chuck.